In this podcast episode, Dr. Sarah Hill, a prominent researcher and author, delves into the intricate relationship between hormonal birth control, brain function, and autoimmune diseases. The discussion highlights the limited research available on the long-term effects of hormonal contraceptives, particularly when used during adolescence, and raises critical questions about informed consent and the implications for women's health. Dr. Hill emphasizes that the body of research examining the effects of hormonal birth control, especially when initiated during adolescence, is alarmingly sparse. While studies have shown that hormonal contraceptives can have reversible effects on mood and behavior in adults, the long-term consequences of using these medications during critical periods of brain development remain largely unknown. The few existing studies suggest that hormonal birth control may increase the risk of major depressive disorder, but the overall impact on personality and chronic health conditions is still underexplored. The conversation shifts to the effects of hormonal birth control on brain development, particularly in young women. Dr. Hill explains that sex hormones play a crucial role during puberty, influencing not only physical development but also brain maturation. When young women take hormonal contraceptives, they may disrupt this natural hormonal rhythm, potentially leading to lasting changes in brain function and emotional regulation. This disruption raises concerns about the long-term mental health implications for women who began using birth control in their teenage years. A significant theme throughout the discussion is the notion of informed consent. Dr. Hill points out that many women, particularly those in their 30s and 40s, are left questioning the impact of their early use of hormonal birth control on their health. She argues that the medical community has not adequately communicated the potential risks and side effects associated with these medications, particularly regarding mental health and chronic conditions. This lack of transparency has led to feelings of betrayal among women who feel they were not fully informed about the trade-offs involved in taking hormonal contraceptives. Dr. Hill also addresses the connection between hormonal birth control and autoimmune diseases, which disproportionately affect women. She notes that hormonal contraceptives may influence the immune system and inflammatory responses, potentially increasing the risk of developing autoimmune conditions. Research indicates that women on hormonal birth control may experience a blunted cortisol response to stress, which can exacerbate inflammatory processes in the body. This connection raises important questions about the long-term health of women who use hormonal contraceptives, particularly those with a family history of autoimmune diseases. The discussion further explores the psychological effects of hormonal birth control, particularly regarding partner selection and sexual attraction. Dr. Hill explains that hormonal contraceptives can alter a woman's preferences and perceptions of potential partners. Women may find themselves attracted to different traits while on the pill compared to when they are off it, leading to complex dynamics in relationships. This phenomenon underscores the need for women to be aware of how hormonal birth control may influence their emotional and sexual experiences. As the conversation progresses, Dr. Hill advocates for a more cautious approach to prescribing hormonal birth control, especially for young women. She emphasizes the importance of exploring alternative solutions for managing menstrual issues and preventing pregnancy. Dr. Hill suggests that lifestyle interventions, such as diet and exercise, should be prioritized over hormonal treatments for conditions like acne or irregular periods. She believes that empowering women with knowledge about their bodies and available options is crucial for making informed decisions about their health. Dr. Hill concludes the discussion by calling for more comprehensive research into the effects of hormonal birth control on women's health. She highlights the need for studies that examine the long-term consequences of using these medications, particularly during critical developmental periods. By understanding the full scope of hormonal contraceptives' impact, the medical community can better inform women and provide them with the tools they need to make choices that align with their health goals.